Hello once again, everyone. I have returned with some more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn New Game Plus. This time part 5. Where we're going to be rescuing the leader of the Sylphs. It's, yeah, I'm still going through the boring parts of A Realm Reborn, and, I know I said I'd stream, and I know I said on Twitter that I'd stream a little bit earlier this week, but, things happened. It's kind of a trend with me at this point. A trend I don't really like. And one that I hope to rectify at some point. And, yeah, last time I was I was going to do something new with Dishonored, but that didn't really pan out. I tried. And I don't know if I want to keep going with Resident Evil 2. Like, I already beat one run, the run as Leon, and I've yet to beat the second run as Claire. But I don't know if I want to keep going. I get why people like Resident Evil, but it's just not for me. I don't do well with that sort of genre. So I left a poll on my Twitter. And you get to decide, and you may get to decide what happens from here. Do I stop pussyfooting around it and keep going? Or move on to something else, like Dishonored, even though I'm not really fond of stealth games. Or something else, like I spin a wheel or something. But, or heck, maybe even do this more often so I can finally get through A Realm Reborn. Especially with a new patch. And before anyone asks, no, I am not going to live stream the newest patch when it comes out. I'm gonna stick to the plan. When I finish this, though, I might stream something else in this game. Who knows? But for now, by order of the Elder Cetia, the dungeon known as the Thousand Maws of Totorak have been placed under the control of... The Sylph Elder is inside? Are you sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a pure blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray, assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Totorak. Because screw waiting. A rescue party of one. Follow me. Yep, there it is. Oh no, whatever will I do? I'm not picking up the treasure chests because I do not need their loot. Even though my kleptomania is beckoning. Boom. Alright. Ew. Alright. It's a kiss my Asian.
Darkness.
Elko hitra buglo hans. Seastapon Rajadorn. Thagon Welrog. Tosan Opaiki.
Blah blah Brea? Is that you?
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians,
Yep.
servant to the one true God.
Yep, blah blah Brea. He who likes the sound of his own voice.
Is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Okay, buddy, if you know I can take down a primal, what makes you think something like this could take me down? Oh no, what a terrifying servant of evil! Hardly fresh air. Well, not so fresh up there than before. Oh, it's the one that's gone. It's what. Oh, right, I forgot, I'm not supposed to read these ones. Gives me time to think of what kind of proper voice I should give this one. Looks like a grandma, but I know it's supposed to be male. Well, so do I continue the orc voice, or do I go for for an even worse British grandma voice? The Monty Python kind. That was a headache. Oh, you're back. Tell me the Cell Elder as well. That's weird. I don't rightly know what to make the rest of your tale. I'm glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, there I go, tempting fate. Run over to little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlie and the twin out of both. You're doing Donnie a great service this day, lad. Earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers, and doing so, be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kirkurin fire water. Say, friend, I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. The Azema Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. Having changed the elementals, weakened them. Till the strength return, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. The 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope and that both Britannia and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. From walking one piece Darren, I'll get for these ones. Such a lovely scent. This one never smelled anything like this before. Walking one piece Darren and eventually one a berry card. Now that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. The walking ones are the many lies and much deception. This one is smooth. Let's all these ones be friends forever. Cutscene. Here's your mail. Look at that beard. Oh. A lightning crystal. halfway there now. What do you mean, crueler? Okay. Let's see. Another cutscene. Ah. That makes it. The sunset makes this whole place feel like it's on fire. What is it, Velzen? I want the beauty of the silks. Rick B. Sorry about the yawn. A missive from the skilled elder himself? They may. The cells have no desire for conflict or under the intent to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. Though the CCA will be overjoyed to hear that the Filth have welcomed our overtures, and acknowledge that they bear no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gordanians, I give you my thanks. The Sylvic. Oh, there. I forgot. It's a cutscene. I don't talk during cutscenes. But I'll try to voice. Unless my character actually has dialogue options. Hey, I can hear you. I mean, it wasn't anything major. What do you mean, situation? Actually, wait. I can just go to my house. It's quicker. It's not quicker, but it's cheaper. Whee! Wow, has that already been been half an hour into the stream? Huh. Things go by so quickly. Hmm. I kind of had a bit of a thought for more times for more goings about through this game. Hmm. Hmm. I could give you guys the option of allowing me to switch between class and to change my job for the for like to change my job for parts of the run, like or something like that. Bean. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, welcome back, Bowser. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Also, in terms of the Crystal Tower, I'm just going to do the freaking cutscenes. Ah, alpha noise. Likewise. For now. Garuda. Garuda. The whole of Gridania is a primal. Well. Donnie? False alarm. Wow, to be startled by something smaller than you, and that's just slightly shorter than you. Then again, I'm not one to talk. Huh, there you are, Thancred. I'm just gonna talk to him for a little bit. Ah, Elzen, you do not concern yourself with my welfare. The current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Oh, 1 second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. It's just a quick little thing. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged with the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family. It pleases me to know and to see ours continues to grow. One by one, people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Thousand, drawn to the hope that shines within you. And a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sight of deep foreboding. Oh, that's the end of part 2? Seriously? As you can see, spoilers await with just this look. Just this. Alright, part 3. Let's make this quicker. Maskman? Ah, you come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Menphilia, there have been a sighting of this rogue near near about Eastern Fen. The brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slayed by a marauding horde of Kikuran. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You can do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. Fellows always starve for customers, and no doubt welcome your attention, but they do not have coin or the mind to spend it. Welcome to Hybrid, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibadu, can provide it. Probably. After Masked Man? Not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a Masked Man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while longer, maybe it may help you learn a thing or two, eh? When the Order of Naldal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub of pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh endless beastman raids, all got too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Money won't do me good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. Masked Man? Take your bloody Masked Man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. Want to know more about him? Don't ask the other merchants. And so I did. That is an interesting choice of robes. It seems to be missing a button. Or a few. I have heard of the tale of the masked devil. He's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere along about Thanaland too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more of a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Trail of a Masked Man. I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe, and he looks right suspicious. That's about all I can say, although it is. Ah. I've seen a Masked Man wearing a dark robe. No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. It's just bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Keycurn raids. Not but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Why am I reporting to him about this? Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Keycurn raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. And to put my own welfare at first, like most of us do, doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I was to keep an eye out for your Masked Man. See or hear anything, you'd be the first to know. Got some honest to God's information on your Masked Man. I'm so confident because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll minding my own business when I noticed a column of smoke rising over a cliff of Redthal's Respite. Curious, I took myself to find your Masked Man. A Masked Man. Your Masked Man, I'm sure of it. Standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Keycurn appeared soon after. The group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, I had an idea come to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you're proving yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well, worth all the lingering doubt you had, wouldn't you say? If you're expecting me to pay you, I'm afraid you're I'm afraid you never demanded any price. Also, too late. Bye! Corpse Brigade. Oh wait, this boot. Wait, isn't the wait, if I remember from the monk quest, not the Corpse Brigade from Garabania? Not like all members of the like they're anti-monk people or something? So soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? This scroll! It was a prayer to Ralga, the Destroyer! In case you're unfamiliar, Ralga is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I wager my last guild at your assailant was Alamigan. Thoughts? Oh, I was technically right. It's been a while. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant and me envy such a diverse network of contacts. The self-same merchant also senses danger ahead. Darkness besides. You said you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge. The only naked bandit you had a run-in is somehow connected to your masked man, a mystery? So it stands to reason that you would want to pick up the trail again. You should head toward Little Alamigo, over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favorite destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. One of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in. For all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not so warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but just so happens I have a daughter who is relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. While you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send her my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I'm supposed to sit then. I'd hoped that you would linger here a while, call some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Whatever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Onward, majestic sky tank. Oh yes, He-Boo is my father. He said, what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's best that... I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters. I'm grateful for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to others. Cutscene. Well, you see... Well, there's no need to be rude about it. Well, that's adventurer. I'm Gishilbert, head security here at Little Amigo. I heard tell that he had business with Gundabald. The bristly old bear, I doubt he told you. I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men. And I can get... Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. Thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man wherever I can. You seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar. I have men on lookout for Amalja to the south of here. If there's any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet vanilla tea, yes, so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, I'll be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Grumble, 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 grumble. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Well, I'd consider it. My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain? Hide among the refugees, like us not. My compatriots as live here to go about as though they're dead on their feet. It's near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You there? Are you an Amolja? No, then carry on. Ah, the sophisticated aroma. It's been forever since I had a drop of sweet Badeline. I would enjoy this. What? A masked man? No, don't care. Well, he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 films tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mobber's fart. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Shoot! Don't bother me. The Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man? Matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamegans. I assume he was one of them. Ah, thank you. Someone actually useful. You're back. Thought I might look out to have a lot to share with you. Doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need cooperation of the Alamegans. This, you'll need to win their trust. It won't be an easy task. No shit, Sherlock. So you're determined to press on with your investigation, and have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust. Best way to win the trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does a talking old daw. The Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Gallians. Gundabald belongs to the Alamegan Resistance. Your best bet would be someone who's a part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Come back, Felsen. How fares the investigation? See, given all that they've suffered, it is little wonder the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They've had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. But that more could be done to ease our hardships. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there's an Alamegan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Your Alamegan comrade is named Harrybert. And Harrybert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards the endeavor, no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Harrybart is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. If it isn't Val's Skycloak, Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I'd like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamegan Resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same: liberation of Alamega. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades. They'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda. She's a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her. She won't lead you astray. I like that those three Scions were looking at me during Uriange's lecture. You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Harbot sent you. This horse son. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. Just, I mean, I realized Haribert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. If he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Meffred, captain of the Resistance. Hope he can give you what you need. Okay. You scratch my back, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. What if Meffred's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I want to help, truly I do. I'm my countryman after all, but that means going against the elemental's will. I'm not Quarrymill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident hearer. If you want to take the matter to her, maybe I should listen. I wouldn't get my hopes up. Why don't we take a... I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here. I'll be right back, folks. And now I am back. You wish to aid the Alamegans? You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. The authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition was denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive the wood's bounty. Ever has it been, and since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Really? Something we must do. Then how's it to be then? The bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Oh, the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I can't wait until the resistance is free of this place. I went to Quarryville, hoping to find refuge. Instead we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. Problem is, some of mine aren't fit enough to travel. Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us. No choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, Long Antelope Horn is a traditional remedy with poison purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'll forever be in your debt. That's it. You're back. Tell me you got 4 horns with you. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralgard that there's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. And we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Some cohort of mine told me told me about him once. Said he never turns away a folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he'd like to have tools to make medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him and have them ground down. Is that down? Bring the powder back and give it to Faramund. And here, Godspeed. Bowser, never a sight for sore eyes. How far is the adventure and rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt? Got something to show me. These look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quarryville? It comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor son as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head about the payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. It's well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? God bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Gillian receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It's been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. So it's a great kindness, friend. Adventurer, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. Shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition is likely to deteriorate to where it was before. Or worse. Need you to help us find him, and quickly. Stop asking abordom. Might be as the woman's seen something. Finally. It's about time you came asking about Galleon. And I watched him leave Firemill some time ago. He left me the sealed letter before he went off. And we swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That's why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. You just find your way safely to little Elmigo. Would I known what I was thinking, I'd stop this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in its weakened state is suicide. On the wilds alone? That fool, that great, big, sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. There's your missing warship. Watch out! A goblin! Boop. I didn't expect to make a full recovery. We'll linger here until he's strong enough to take the road again. Much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Other things are relatively settled. I seem to recall you wanted something of me, proving a true friend of my people. Ask me anything and it's yours, as long as it's mine to give. Corruption of the people of Little Amigo, that's all. Far be it for me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I'll provide you with a letter to show to Gundabald. Old Baron was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't follow him, but he takes care of his own. No doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Wait, what am I doing? I can just poop there. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. You spoke with Meffred? It's been so long since I last heard from him. You're already dead. Well be praised. Whoever you are, Meffred sees you as a friend. Any friend of Meffred's a friend of mine. I know this masked stranger you seek. I'll tell you what I can. Thank you. And outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near your little amigo as of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question him about their trysts. They are not like to yield that information readily to an outsider. If you tell him I sent you, though, they might well feel obliged to talk. Gunnabout sent you? Listen, I told him it was a bad idea. All the tripe about believing the masked man and... Oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so? Or to start with? You throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it? So whatever it is, it's something shady. Masked man? I mean, what you're talking about, and I ain't done nothing wrong. Leave me be. You sure about that? Because the lady said otherwise. There's a bunch been sulking around about right suspicious. Like, but I got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and there's trouble, mark me words. Meow? Oh. What? Have I been meeting masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have. But I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. You're going to try and stop me, aren't you? So you haven't indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them, I can see it in their eyes. And to know for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against that despot who ruled El Amigo. Not would do but to dispose him and utter in a revolution. We got our revolution alright. Cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Emperor Highest tomb. By the time we did, it was too late. El Amigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. At such a time, though the young ones know it is not. Unless we intervene, they're like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I have to thank you to bring word to me. Hey, adventurer. Done talking with the old bear. Got a message for you from Wilfred. And from Willard. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you one of a gundabout. Wants to work with you. Says he was waiting over the craggy area north of here. I'm expecting a fight. I am very much expecting a fight. Yep, nice and secluded, away from any backup. Definitely an ambush. Thanks for coming, friend. There's no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you. To discuss something in private. Tell me, are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you? Or someone else? Curl got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him! Boop. Boop. You wanna try that again, bucko? You're stronger than you look. Yeah, just nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death will make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Okay. Hey, but just who are you getting that power from? What are you getting that power from? Is that by Willard and his cronies? That they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. After their own devices, the young ones are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Yes. All right. Zanrak is lizardman territory. One of those animals into Bert Liana is unforgivable. To think that they look down on us. Well, stop this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. No, but you might be afraid of their god for a little while. And then you'll end up really, really liking that god, and not in a good way. Save Wilred for last. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Maybe as Gundabald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I am going to spend the rest of my life here. Where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? Oh, mighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you. Lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan's already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare to ever oppose us, ever again. Crystals? Oh no. They're gonna try and summon a primal. Gone? A whole lot of them. It is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands, but what exactly does they mean to do? What's this? A knife? Well, Mr. Rack. But you said we always spoke of crystals, did you not? They couldn't possibly mean to. So this is rank madness. Young fools are untrained and unblooded at all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they can get within 100 miles of the crystals. They're headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Hey, idiot. You're going to summon Rauner as a primal? There we are. I know they could. Shame they didn't. No. Wait, wrong way. No one ever said that, you dumbass. Happens all the time. We had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the mad stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. Pray that you will find and put a swift end to that creature. For the sake of the young ones who died by its poison words. Double check. 34 compared to currently 27. So it's still a bit of ways before we can take on Titan, but we're getting closer. Cutscene! Still have a little bit of time left. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends, the Sinners. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a serious, mysterious death in the self-same area. Witnesses tell me that our man is involved. Have you continued your investigation where you left off? Well, willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Araxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Valson.
Reborn is to investigate sinister one, and heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One and the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with a scary past man. This past one is certainly sinister one. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One, Medrod. Digging One is defied at the ball glow in the North Shroud.
I don't know why I decided to make him drunk mid-talk. Leave me be. Not long for this world. Death in the face. It's only a matter of time before it comes for me. He came for a poor woman. There, it's going to be alright. Ish. Losing what? Your sanity or your lunch? Buddy, as a black mage, I know full well what Nalthal is capable of. That doesn't sound like anything he would ever do. Or they. They. I mean, they're basically two people. Now here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz can inflict such wounds. Why some folk are pointing the finger at them. Somehow doubt that the answer is that simple. But for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Well, at least we don't have to try any snipe hunts. And a 3. Oh, not you. Already seen to the Ziz? Good work, adventurer. So you were able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know. Dang it, I was mid-sentence. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe if we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, at least with the masked man and his winged eyeball. There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen murderer's paranoia, but I, too, have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely at the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. Let I screamed top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here. In case you had a mind to investigate. It's like Bane rides. Now it's a Bane not. This was Bane might appeared and you what? Creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you've done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But that does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of the light combined with blind panic? There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. Better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. Some whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into a great big rock, to the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. There's investigation, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. Lightning stone. Other lightning aspected crystals? Yay. Now we can evolve our Pikachu into our Raichu. Oh wait, wrong game. Folk are too scared to go within 100 miles of the rock Rancor. It has a name. What's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? It's just light rocks. Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but there's definitely lightning aspected. Lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the marked stranger. They're gonna waste both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. You could just call it dynamite. I see what's next. A cutscene. more than one. Okay. Okay. I'm bored. Why did it make the sound of a cat? Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I can't get used to see the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in Central Shroud. While the masked stranger you see, he does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeballs are common enough. The creature appears, to be moving the bodies, but to what end, no one can say. Victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... It's button engraved with a lily motif. Here's the same object that was found upon another victim. A sigil? Of an organization, perhaps. Either way, I dare hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Did not mean to go through that cutscene, but whatever. So, you know what? I think this is a good place as any to call it. We're at the mark. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll be doing this again next week. And hopefully I'll actually come up with something for next stream on the weekdays. But as always, until next time, folks.